Hello there, this is Benfornia. Here's my Galactic lander. I did through level 7 last time. I'm going to try level 8. Here we go. A and apostrophe. And I think if we have to pick anything up, I put a spacebar. Have to get momentum going toward the side that we want to go first and try not to bump like crazy. Yep, there's a thing to pick up over there. So, alright. Have to land on it pretty much. Or space to pick up before we land. Okay. So landing this on the sensor pretty much, or at least dropping it so it lands and stays. Well, there's that anyway. Let's see here. Now we're able to flop like that. This is like Q-Op, but with a space theme, almost. You know, that running theme game? It's almost like that. So let's try level 9. Great, we have it right to begin with, so right thruster to spin. Alright, left thruster to angle that way a little bit, and there should be a thing here. Yeah, well, there goes that. Probably need to not drop it like that exactly. Let's see if we can still make this work. No, not really. Oh, the joy. And let's just get this going again. There's the ghost. Oh yeah, we drop it into the extra crunchy zone. Alright, let's wait for the ghost to disappear a little bit so it's easier to focus on the other things. So yeah, we have to dump that brick off into the abyss. There we go. And try not to fall into the abyss ourselves here, so it should just open up now. Extra crunchy. There we go. We've landed in quotation marks, but we did it sort of still. Alright, another joyful doom time. Let's see how bad it gets. Oh, the joy of a cheese wedge in space. The joy of everything always breaking. They should have springs on those or something, you know? Be more like bumper cars, but in space. If you don't have automated piloting systems, you might as well make it so that collisions are a little bit protected from, like, you know, an orbital drop shock trooper pod or something, you know? There we go. We've landed. Again. Alright, next. The joy of probably something at the bottom to bring to the sensor at the top. So let's do it. Yep. Extra crunchy. Come on. Oh well, that's the end of that. Alright, time for the ghost to be distracting for a moment while I fly along with it a little bit. Come on. Sorry I'm not talking as much as I normally do. It's difficult to think of things to say while trying not to perish. Wasn't there a tank called a perishing tank named after some guy? But it probably would have been fun to be an operator in one of those. Like, ah yes, this will be perishing. Extra crispy. Come on. I probably have pronounced the name wrong though, but it's probably close enough to get the joke. It's like the meme, dark humor is like food, not everyone gets it. Okay, so now we're having multiple examples of how not to do things, right? Landing gear, schmanding gear. Okay. Now it'll fall. Okay. Oh, come on. Need to stabilize, and that's not how. Oh my word. Level 11 or chapter 11? Which one? Already broke that stinking landing gear. This does make me think of like the supply vehicle in Outland at the end. Although I would be a horrible pilot for it, wouldn't I? There would be no one willing to be a passenger on that thing. But that could be good for like not carrying thugs aboard. Or at least they're very well paid thugs who can... I don't like gratuity. I mean, it is a useful thing, but it's also like how businesses get away with being craptastic to their employees. But they almost certainly provide some to be like, could you try to not crash this, please? Well, there goes that. Alright. Ah. Come on. There we go again. Yeet-tastic. Hamsters in disguise. Alrighty then. Getting that container isn't as difficult as going back from it. And we broke those already. Awesome. Come on. And the other traffic from the ghosts is annoying. All the momentums, all the dynamics of dooooM in 2 dimensions of dooooM. We might actually get it if I don't fail here. Will we win? Well, sort of. I got the sensor anyway. Yeah. Only the sensor though, that's not the landing pad, just the sensor. bring the Bellerophon over here again. Oh my word. Have to remember this isn't the final destination, it's the next one. This is just to drop off the brick. It can be the final destination in the other sense though. Just have to not be too stupid about it. There goes that. Again. Come on. Difficult once you get too much angular momentum for rotating, and then it's like, I gotta remember to rotate just right the other way. And now we gotta get out of here without crashing. Try to land without crashing. There, we did it. There's the landing. And that's it. Chapters 8 through 11. Eat. Wonderful, right? In quotation marks. Anyway, so there's more Galactic Lander of Doom. Take care everyone and try to not go crazy.